What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network, also on the Protect Sports Network. Your boy Tom, aka Tech. Back on the video, man. If I get to a glory to God, for God, I'm not rapping right now. Hope God's open doors in paving ways for all you wonderful people in the Lord's name. Pray, man. Today's video, we're here about the gang, the Washington Commanders. Before we get too far into it, let's get a quick verse for the Bible today, bro, and we're gonna get right into today's festivities. And we talk about burning Aiyuk. So let's go ahead and find this junk. So this is from Genesis 2:3. It, it reads in the Bible, the woman said to the serpent, we may eat the fruits from the trees in the garden, but God did say, you must not eat the fruit from that tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it or you will die. You will certainly not die, the serpent said to the woman, for God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be open and you'll be like God, knowing good and evil. So the servant is Satan, right? And at that point, he already fell from heaven. All that, like in the book of Luke, in Luke 10:18, the verse that Lil Nas X wild self will put on a satanic shoe. Whatever. That's another rabbit hole to open up later. But that just means, bro, that the serpent got to her head. She ate the forbidden fruit, and now we all can die because Eve broke the code that God asked her not to do. But let's get right to today's video. You're going to skip to the 2-minute mark. We can get right to today's content. So, Brandon Aiyuk, 49ers wide receiver. 1,300-yard season for Brandon Aiyuk last year. Went to the bowl. Got played in the Super Bowl. Didn't win the Super Bowl, but played in it. You know what I'm saying? Played in two straight NFC championship games the last 2 years. Very productive wide receiver. He had 1,000 yards a year before that. And I think he had 890 yards a year before that. So he's a very productive wide receiver around the league. He's now renowned. And in my eyes, with statistics say he's the number one wide receiver. Now a lot of people will say, oh, but Debo's they won, da 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 da. He going to attention. He's such a versatile weapon. But a number one receiver to me is the best route runner of your team, which Brandon Aiyuk is. He has the best hands on the team, which I think Brandon Aiyuk does. And in clutch time, he's the most productive. And I think those three things are what Brandon Aiyuk is on the 49ers. Now, if available, first and foremost, because the Niners are trying to pay him. But it's hard because you got to pay Brock eventually. Fred Warner is a big contract. You probably going to have to settle eventually. Another extension for Fred Warner will be coming pretty soon. Nick Bosa down the line. Are we going to re-extend him or not? You got so many guys you want to pay. They let Eric Armstead go because they couldn't pay him. So the 49ers kind of a conundrum. Who do you pay, right? Do you pay Brandon Aiyuk a ton of money and then you let Brock walk and you draft another quarterback? We saw how Trey Lance looked. He didn't get to play much. And he was shipped off before you knew it. So it's a tough decision. If I'm the 49ers, I would try to play Brandon Aiyuk. I'm not trying to play the whole wait and see game with a rookie wide receiver. They did draft Ricky Pearsall though in the first round of this past year's draft in 2024. So is that an indication they're trying to move on for one of these guys? If it's one of these guys, I believe it will be Debo because Debo isn't the pure wide receiver Aiyuk is right now, but he's a more versatile weapon. But you got C-Mac for that. You got CMC for all that versatile stuff. You don't really quite need a Debo. Debo is more of a luxury than a need, right? So you have Pearsall and Aiyuk man on the wide receiver position along with Juwan Jennings, which they also extended. Hey, Aiyuk, ship Debo off. Or you are paid Debo, so that, all right, cool. Pearsall can replace Aiyuk. I can ship Aiyuk. One of these dudes are getting shipped off. They're trading one of these dudes. I believe it's Debo, but if Brandon Aiyuk is available, here's why we should trade for him. He's younger than Terry McLaurin. right? He has more production in the league than Terry the last 2 years. I love Terry. I love 17, but this is what this is facts. Facts. And I don't want to hear, oh, yeah, the OC and the film said it for itself. He's he's just as good as a route runner as Terry McLaurin is. He's just as fast. His hand's just as good. One difference is Brandon took advantage of more opportunities than Terry did. Terry had a few drops last year. He had two critical ones in the Eagle game. Whether you like it or not, Terry dropped a lot more passes than usual last year. Whether you like it or not, that's facts. Aiyuk don't drop. He don't drop nothing. He don't drop nothing. Shorty don't drop nothing for real. So I just think he's an upgrade over Terry in the long run because Terry's getting older. Now he's not the usual 29 years old when it comes to Terry. Terry only been in the league. This is year 6, so he ain't like he been in the league 9, 10 years or 8, 9 years. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the extra 2, 3 years of wear and tear from the NFL. He was mostly a rotation wide receiver at Ohio State, so he wasn't. He don't have the run that maybe a T Higgins might have at 26 or what's another example? Like Tyler Lockett at age 30. You know what I'm saying? He don't have that run because he hasn't been in the league that long. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in the league 8, 9 years. He's been in the league 6. The extra 2, 3 years, that's an extra wear and tear on your body. Is what it is, right? Because the rigors of NFL are a lot more different than the rigors of college football. So maybe you could just sit on the guys that you do have. But if you're able to get a Brandon Aiyuk, here's some trade packages for you. It's going to cost more than T. Higgins, by the way. Any extension is going to cost more because he's been more productive and more healthy than T. Higgins. But T. Higgins probably costs you about $25 million per year. Maybe 23, 24, between that 23, 25 range. Aiyuk is going to cost you 30 plus. He's been healthy. He's been productive. He played Super Bowls. He has been a number one wide receiver on the team for the last 2 years. And he's been super productive at it. So what would it take to get Aiyuk? I don't think it'll take a first rounder. That's a little too steep. If they want a 1, I'm out the Aiyuk business. I'm not giving a first round pick for Brandon Aiyuk. I love Aiyuk. I love Aiyuk coming out of Arizona State. So also note that he played with Jaden Daniels, which is very huge. They're really close friends. Played with him. And I think that'd be huge, you know what I'm saying? Because he's played with Aiyuk. I think that'd be huge for his development and huge for him to take off year 1. If you want to win year 1, getting Aiyuk would definitely help. Because Aiyuk with Terry and Luke, because I think Jahan will have to be traded in order for this to happen. So all my trade package will be involving Jahan Dotson. Let's start with that. So let's go and get the trade packages real quick. I'm gonna give you 3 of them. You can pick one in the comment section and why. You can give up 2 twos in Jahan. Or not 2 twos. 2 this year, a 4 next year, and Jahan. You can give up 2 twos in Jahan, which are 2 this year, 2 next year, so 2025, 2026 second round picks, and Jahan Dotson to acquire Brandon Aiyuk, or just straight up give a first round pick. What would you do? And would you even trade for Aiyuk? Comment your thoughts. I think the one I would go is 2 and 4 in Jahan, only because you're going to have to move one of these wide receivers out the room in order to make room for Aiyuk. And the one that would make most sense is Jahan. You just drafted Luke McCaffrey. There's no reason to trade Luke. And you're not trading Terry. That's just dumb. You want to team up Terry with someone, not trade Terry away to bring in another number 1 wide receiver. That's just stupid. Unless you keep Jahan and then you move Terry after that, which I wouldn't like because Terry's such an important guy. There's an important guy in our locker room and an important guy in our wide receiver room. I would want to move on from Terry McLaurin if I don't have to. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe to the PSN Commands Network. Also, PSN Commands Network. Also subscribe to the Life of Tone channel for all your story times and vlogs. Reactions will no longer be on that channel, and fashion content will no longer be on that channel. I will have a separate reaction channel for loyalty test reactions specifically, and then I will have another I'll have another reaction video for, like, War Star stuff and people getting run up on and Blix getting up, all that foolishness. So I have 2 separate reaction channels that I'm working on right now. Getting the tags done and getting a logo for both of them, getting a header, all that type of stuff. I'll be revamping the Lot channel, so the channel will be revamped pretty soon. Please don't unsubscribe if you are subscribed already. I'll still bring out story times and vlogs, but subscribe to the new reaction channel, reaction channels, and then go ahead and subscribe to the fashion channel. I have a fashion channel as well. So that stuff, all that stuff will be done as soon as possible. Just give me like a week or 2 to get everything together, and all that stuff will be done and all good to go. So keep that in mind. And yeah, man, subscribe to the Lot channel, subscribe to the PSN Commands Network, subscribe to the new channels on the way. I got lots of coming this summer, a lot of vlogs, a lot of story times, a lot of fashion stuff, so a lot of like lookbooks, things of that nature for the summer and fall. So I got a lot of stuff on the way for you guys. All right, a lot of how to styles, fashion do's and don'ts, stuff like that. So I have all that stuff on the way for you guys on all those channels. So enjoy the content, and thank y'all for watching. I very appreciate it, and continue to support. Road to 3K on the way. I'll have to give away at 3,000 subscribers, and I won't tell you what it is until we hit 3K. Next time, peace.